crap, isn't it? Let's move it that way. Oh! There we go. So, Taurus. It's been a long time, huh? So, vodka tea, so good for you. Let's get the druid juice ready. It's Bailey's that went off, really. Do my hat. Oh, that's done. Right. So, because I haven't done this for a long time, I just want to put it out there about the decans and what they mean. Got the trusty book here. Welcome, please and thank you, and thank you to subscribers, and welcome to anybody who's new. Oh, what's going on? All that stuff. I do mean it. It's just thank you to subscribers, and welcome to anybody who isn't. And I'm not going to pressure anybody into signing up, but if you want to know when the next ones come out, then that's the only reason. Apart from me calling everybody up every time. I'm going to get rid of the chat because it messes up half the screen, really. So, oops, there you go. You can see I did tidy up. There you go. Just for you, Taurus. So, that's a bad angle, isn't it? Let's pull it up this way. Yeah, away. Oh, well, whatever, you don't want to see me anyway, do you? So, Taurus, your birth... Oh, I can't do that. Let's just a little bit. There we go. What's going on? it's all or nothing in it. Oh, well, whatever. So, the cards for Taurus, the first deck in Taurus is the 21st of April to the 30th of April. And that is the Five of Pentacles. That's your birthday card. The second decan is the Six of Pentacles, obviously. The 1st of May to the 10th of May. Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is the 11th of May to the 20th. So you're cusping Gemini there. Okay. Now, that's in the 1 to the 10. Now these two cards, the 5 and the 6 of Pentacles, also get the Knight of Pentacles as your court card. Okay. But they don't run... So third decan Aries is the Knight of Pentacles too, because it comes to the third decan Aries is here. But the 7 of Pentacles, take that on the end there, is the beginning of the Knight of Swords, which then goes into the two of Gemini, you see what I mean? They're one off from each other on the levels. So third decan, so anybody, for example, born on the 19th of May, would be the 7 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Now, all three cards are done by the Hierophant, card number 5 in the Major Arcana. Okay, so those, I just wanted to get that out there. Now, your secondary planet, Taurus. Oh, you're Jupiter, aren't you? Are you? Are you Jupiter? Do I have to share it with you? Because I'm Sagittarius, so we're going to have to share it with you, I think. Which bit do you want? Which side of the bed do you want? The 5 of Pentacles is Mercury with Jupiter. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So, so you get the Magician card, which I haven't got out. I'll get it out later. So your Major Arcana are the Hierophant with the Magician for the 5 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is the High Priestess, because you share your secondary card, secondary planet is the Moon, and the 7 of Pentacles, your secondary planet is Saturn, which brings you the World card. So your ditch the beach strategy is probably quite good. You probably You're probably quite good at dumping people. So, and then just the last bit here is the obviously Taurus is your big the big constellation, as it were. You know, but the Five of Pentacles, or Decan 1, your constellation within the constellation is Orion. It's Orion's belt, isn't it? So then the Six of Pentacles, or Decan 2, is Eridanus, which is, it was the river in Greece somewhere, isn't it? Probably going through Athens. But there you go. The Seven of Pentacles, or Decan 3, is Auriga, A-U-R-I-G-A, Auriga. So when you sort of tie all those up together, you'll know a bit more about what's going on in the decans and stuff like that. So I just wanted to, as I said, I'd share that information with somebody. But let's slide you all back in. Oops. And see what we can't turn out. 2 days running I've done Sagittarius readings and Lucifer's come out as the demon. So I thought let's lighten it up a little bit. Anyway. So because I've done that, let's just knock out any squatters energy wise. Oh well, there's one here that's stuck. Oh, let's pull this down a little bit. Let's see if we can do that. No, come on. Oh, there we go. That's better, isn't it? Okay, well, I'll just lean forward. I've got, oh, King of Swords. Isn't that strange? Because that's third decan Taurus. Hey, you're up. Okay, nice one. So that's your current energy. And what I do is I just flip the first card and then pull the rest off the bottom. Oh, that's my birthday card. There you go. All right, Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, Hermit, Knight of Pentacles. So that's Decans 1 and 2, Taurus coming out. Do you know, I knew I had to do a Taurus reading. The Fool, Nine of Wands, and the Sun card. Nice one. Finish. Then Ten of Pentacles to end with. Okay, so these are good to go. Cause oh, we've got the Eight of Wands at the bottom of that too. Okay. Okay, so what's going to clarify that then? Seven of Cups. Right, I don't do upside down. Maybe upside down. Because they're all upside down. Oh, there we go. Page of Cups. It's all cups. Swords, swords, swords. Oh, you got the Nine of Wands on. You got the Nine of Wands on the Nine of Wands. That can be interesting. Oh, there we go. You've got a Magician. So cool. Nice one. Five of Wands on the bottom. So let's try and make some sense of this then. Oh, no, emoji stern face. So that's like an authority or a policeman or a lawyer, solicitor, judge, legal. It's either that side of things, or it's needing the need to create a plan, or the need to stick to a plan for something. And what clarifies that is you've got a lot of choices and you don't quite know which one to take. It's not quite clear to you which route you should take. So those two together sort of say it's time to choose one and go with it. Now, just because you choose one, it doesn't mean the other choices disappear. If you choose one and go with it and it doesn't work out, come back, put it back and take another one and try that one. It's not sort of all mutually exclusive. These don't disappear if you choose the wrong one. But it's time to stop thinking, oh, I don't know, being sort of like a kid in a sweet shop. Oh God, I don't know, you know, all those big jars of sweets and stuff. It's time to just choose one. And so the message behind that is don't worry about making a mistake. It's not the mistakes we make in life, it's how we recover from them. So it's just clear the fog and make a choice, really. is how you would put those two together. Well, let's have a bit more clarification on them. Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, King of Wands. Well, we've got two kings there, King of Swords, King of Wands. King of Wands wants to put some action behind it. So the King of Swords is saying make a decision, and that's saying get on with it, really. But be careful. Make sure you make this decision based on your truth, not because somebody's trying to force you into this decision. Somebody might be trying to influence you, like, go on, go that way. But this is the Ace of Swords. Honesty, truth, clarity. Make sure it's for you. This decision benefits you, not anybody else. Okay. So what's coming in? Well, yeah, it's time. It's time to do this. It is. That's the fastest move. I'm hyper. I don't do many Taurus readings, but I'm always been quite hyper. I'm the 8 of Wands, the fastest. It's just me. I'm a nightmare. But you can adjust the speed if it's too much, or if I'm too slow for you, speed it up a bit. I don't know, but that's the fastest moving energy in the whole tarot. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Now the symbol for the 8 of Wands is. Oh, we're taking it off. Oh no, it's wrong one. Oh, of course, it's a flash of lightning. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Flash of lightning. That's what that card is. In French, it's un coup de foudre. Flash, coup de foudre. Leave me alone. Busy. Sure. Yeah. It also means love at first sight. Oh, could have felt like a thunder, yeah, like a lightning bolt. And here we've got the Ace of Cups. Put those two. I don't need to explain what that could mean. Hey, nice work if you can get it. Let's have a look. The Moon. Oh, Six of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, though. Right. What that suggests is that, a bit like Barbara Streisand, you might have a Nikki Arnstein kind of a moment. Like, you had me at Nikki. Yeah. Either that, or this could be look at self-love. You'll have a realization of, why am I loving myself for that? It's either the love for yourself goes up a gear, or you're gonna meet him at the bus stop. Yeah, who knows? But something's gonna happen. There's gonna be an oodling of love oojits, if you sort of mean, and that's reflected here in the 10 of Pentacles. So the abundance is going to come in, but how's it going to come in? The Moon, things that go bump in the night. I think it might be a surprise. I don't think there's anything nasty. There's nothing untoward in here. And 6 of Cups, it might be somebody who you've known previously that you didn't actually. You think, oh, I'd never thought they thought of me like that. So it might be somebody from your past, a surprise, and actually it turns out to be really rather nice. The other way of looking at this is that in order to create the space for this to come in, if it's a new person, you need to look at your past and get rid of any secrets or nasty, anything that you still feel a bit owie about the past. Just do a bit of inner work, a bit of clearing, to create the space for this 10 of Pentacles, the abundance of new love coming in. There are two ways of looking at that. So whatever it is, whatever's coming in, it all looks very nice. Can I be Taurus for a week? Looks like it's going to be busy. So your strength. You've got to have the Ace of Cups, you've got the Two of Cups. This is it, Taurus? Leave some for somebody else, will you? But not everything is as it seems. Normally this is the guy with the fish in the cup, but what you can see, not everything, or everything's a bit out of kilter, because obviously that section of the card should be down here. So things a bit disjointed, things they don't flow quite nicely. So let's see what's going on. Let's hope he doesn't wear his shoes on his head. But Five of Cups, Scorpio, Sunshine. Knight of Cups, Scorpio. Okay. Taurus and Scorpio are opposites, aren't they? With Gemini, move on one, Gemini, move on. Yeah, so Taurus and Scorpio are opposites. So that could mean opposite. So it could be Scorpio. That could just mean that it's just opposite from. So it's like opposites attract. Yeah? Bomb. Well, fingers crossed you get a happy Scorpio. The stinger removed. But Knight of Cups, look, that's all about love. Five of Cups is not so much. But that could just mean Scorpio. I'm going to go with the nice version of that. It might not get off to the best start, but that could just mean opposites attract. But it's going to end up nicely. Sunshine, the happiest, one of the happiest cards in the whole deck. And the way you come out of this is the Sunshine. So actually, it looks like this is good. Well, I mean, Sunshine and the Magician, that's one of the best ways to come out of any reading. So, yeah. Now I can see what's going on. Okay. So what you've got here is your challenge position is you might, I'm thinking this is past tense, because if that's coming in quickly, this is what you've got to wrap up to get ready. You've been in hermit mode, Virgo, but you've been in hermit mode for quite a while. Licking your wounds from this is the work you've got to do, so that now makes more sense about that. You've been in hermit mode, just like no sex, no one's touching me, get away from me, because of previous heartbreak. Okay, now if we go back to the what's coming in, that now looks like you need to do some inner work to get rid of the secrets that you've been holding in about your previous relationships and things that didn't work out particularly nicely, in order to make room for the Ten of Pentacles, which is coming in quickly with some love. You see, that position has now just cleared up that previous one. So yeah, so let's explore this one. So what you've got to do is you've got to be ready to come out of hermit mode, yeah. But you've got to do that and say goodbye to all your previous relationships. You know, that's a trip down memory lane. And getting rid of anything that you didn't understand. The moon cards about confusion and secrets and stuff. Get rid of anything that you either say goodbye, either explore it and understand it, or say goodbye to it. Because when this happens, when you meet this person, you don't want to be looking back anymore, and you need to be coming out of hermit mode. Yeah, that's what that discombobulation there might be about. Let's have a look, shall we? Leap of faith, absolutely. New beginnings, full card. Nice one. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, and you're both prepared to put the hard work into this. Oh, Eight of Wands, again. This, oh, hit the sheets. Whoa. Nice one. Nice one. But you'll be ready for it. So actually that navel gazer you need, maybe you've been wearing all this hangover of previous relationships, and you've worn it much longer than you should have done because you just didn't challenge it. You just got into wearing it, you know? It's time to stop wearing that, because I say that because the Five of Cups, it's someone who's sort of staring down the plug hole, watching, just going, oh, yeah. It's somebody who's regret, remorse, grief, and maybe you've got into a negative cycle habit of going, yeah, well, but you know, well, hang on, upside down, don't you? So there still could be Scorpio though. But you see, if you're too busy looking down the plug hole like that, because all your previous relationships are down here, and if you're thinking, oh well, yeah, that one didn't work out, that didn't, well, if you don't look up, you're gonna miss him. Yeah, I mean, I would, wouldn't you? I'll fight you for him. Yeah. So this is now specifically the position for what you've got to clear up. This is the, you know, at an airport, this is you clearing the runway for this flight to come in. So let's see what's on what you've got to shift off the runway. Ah, here we go. Knight of Pentacles, first 2 decans of Taurus. So whatever your Taurus problems are, he of all the knights, he's the slowest moving one. So that almost confirms here that you've been a bit slow to shift on the hangovers and the hang-ups of previous relationships. Yeah. And this is a pitched battle, the 5 of Swords. So all the animosity, all the nastiness of the previous relationships, you haven't moved it on. It's been drifting, you know. Good old cup of bleach. Get the address book. You don't want to hear from them again. No more Christmas cards, no more birthday cards, no more. No, you then have a nice big bath. If you live near a beach, go and roll around in the sand and just exfoliate the whole, you know, just wash that man out of your hair type thing. It's to create. Hello. So, 4 wands, Judgment, Temperance. Wow, yeah. It's like Temperance. You've got to rebalance yourself, or you've got to make the decision or the judgment. These are 2 major arcana, so they're quite big cards. So you've got to make the decision to rebalance yourself and think, actually, because if you're constantly looking backwards and but trying to walk forwards in life, then you're not going to be able to go at any decent speed because your head's going that way and your body's going that way. Then you've got to turn your head that way and both parts of your body are going in the same direction. Then you'll be able to. He's the slowest moving knight. Now the next, so that's the walk. Then you've got the trot, the canter, and the gallop. So it's the one that's coming in is going to speed you up to a trot. Yeah. So it's progression. And it's taking 2 times the 8 of Wands to get you up there. Have you been stubborn, Taurus? Have you dug? Because Sagittarius have got 4 hooves, and when we dig our hooves, you're stubborn. Maybe you've been a little bit stubborn about something. I don't know. But yeah, you've got to make a big decision to move on. But then comes the 4 of Wands. Now, if you look at the 4, if you think table leg 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, on 3 and put something on it, it's like a milking stool. It can still tip a little bit, but 4 legs to a tabletop, that is a very sturdy, secure table. So you can start building on it. Yeah. This is the 4 of Wands, and because of the 4 of Wands, it's known as like the steady home, security, stability card. So you might in time want to set up. You want to move in with whoever it is, but at least the relationship will offer you some stability and some security, which then leads to, you know, the basis of that leads to more sort of, I don't want to say sanity, but more, you feel much more sane in your thinking because you're not as nervous about being single and your life's running away from you and all those sort of insecurities. It sort of dispels all those. So, yeah, security, safety, stability. So, oh, hubba, you got it again. On here, you got the Fool card, the 0. New start. You got it again. new start. What's coming in, the new start. Because the struggle is actually getting to this new start, but once you clear that out of the way, vroom, what's coming into land, the first plane in is this new start. Good for you. And what you've had here is the Hyper Sagittarius. You've had the Eight of Wands twice, the fastest moving energy in the whole deck twice, and now you've got the Knight of Swords, which is the second fastest moving energy, the Gallop. So this new start is galloping. Once you clear this out of the way, you know. There we go. Nice one. So let's see a bit more about that. Queen of Wands. 10 of Wands. King of Pentacles. You've got 3 kings out now. Ooh, this is good stuff. Okay. Now, the Queen of Wands. This is probably my favourite card in the whole of this Light Seers deck. This lady is so beautiful, and she's not showing off. She's doing that by herself. She's look that power salute. Yeah. The one that got Jesse Owens into trouble at the 1936 Munich Olympics, and Hitler didn't like it because he said, "Oh, it's too ethnic." He should have gone like, "Yay!" No, do what you want. You just broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest man in history. Don't tell him how to celebrate. You know? No, just because you don't like what colour his skin is. Shut up, Alf. You know. But look at, she's happy because she's realised her own power, and that's her wand there. And it's almost like dowsing when the energy comes out of your hand. And I just think that smile is so beautiful. And it's almost like she's levitating. So, and the Queen of Wands is someone who's very secure with how she looks. She's prepared to sort of, oh, hello, a little bit. She doesn't mind using her guiles. Hopefully she's high vibing, so she's not gonna. And the freedom of all this and the reset is going to help you put down the 10 of Wands, which is like you feel like you've been carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders for too long. So, you know, that really is understood by that reset. So we don't really need to talk about that, I don't think. But then you got the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands together, oh, woof. You know, I mean, they're facing each other, the same sort of colours, nice. Actually, I mean, you've got the King of Wands over here. Yes, I would, wouldn't you? And you started off with the King of Swords. I mean, you've got, woof, you know. You got some damn fine cards out. I might do more Taurus readings. So now this is interesting. You got the 9 of Wands twice. They're both Sagittarius. It's the Wounded Warrior. It's somebody who, because when you give your word, you keep your word. Because your word is your bond. You don't say, "I promise," because you say, "Yeah, you do that." And you don't like letting people down. But my sort of silly backstory to this is somebody, you're walking past and somebody says, "Oh, can you hang onto my pole for me?" And you go, "Oh yeah, okay, I've got a couple of minutes." He says, "Oh yeah, I'll be 5 minutes." 2 weeks later, because you've given your word, and you don't want to let them down, you're still holding it. They come back and they go, "Oh, I've been on holiday to the Canary Islands for 2 weeks." "Oh, you still? Oh, forgot about you." And you go, "Well, excuse me." So the question is, at what point do you think, well, this contract has changed so much? I know I've given my word, but the other person, it's unrecognisable now as what I gave my word to. Where is your cut-off point? Otherwise, you're going to be the Wounded Warrior, and everyone else has gone home, you know? And you're like, "Oh, but I've given my word." But at what point do you recognise that it's, you know, because somebody's taking your kindness for weakness there. But on the good side of that, it does prove your loyalty and your dedication to when you do commit. So it looks like you're a very committed person. Well, we know Taurians make some of the best friends because, so yeah, some of the most loyal friends are Taurus. And that this is in the position of what do you need to know that you don't know. Well, you don't need reminding that you're one of the best friends around. Double, you know. I've had some fantastic terrain fans in my time. Yeah. Again, we've got the Hermit card. And let's take those two. The Hermit card, we know you've got to come out of Hermit mode. Yeah. So this is now, I mean, now saying you need to be loyal to yourself. Screw anybody else. Be loyal to yourself first. Look after yourself. Come out of Hermit mode, or at least make plans to come out of Hermit mode, the 3 at once. Yeah. And if anything funky has happened to you, the Justice card comes out when an injustice has been done. So you might get a surprise payback, or someone makes an apology to you, or just wants to say, oh, I felt, but whatever form it takes is, it might be when you're going through this 6 of Cups thing, so going down memory lane thing here, you might be making a phone call to somebody, say, because enough time has passed between splitting up or what have you, and you actually feel, well, you might bump into them and go, what happened there? What went wrong there? And so the secrets, or the mystery of that, you'll be able to balance it out. Because there's no, based on that, you've been hermiting away from more relationships. So it might be worthwhile then making up for contacting somebody if you feel a bit scarred by a previous relationship. Do it. All they can do is say, no, don't want to talk about it. But then that itself tells you that they're an arsehole. And it's not your fault. You see what I mean? So whichever way, you're going to get an answer whichever way around. So it might be worth that question of, like, why did they do that? How could they have done that? Because again, here, it looks like you've been hanging on to that question for too long. And it's caused you to do that. So there's lots of little ways around that, and I hope one of them fits, but it looks like that those are the driving factors here. So, hey, did I say this was Turbo Taurus? Turbo Taurus. Well, whatever happens, you're coming out of this happy. You've had the Sun card twice. Look at you, happy, happy, happy. Yeah. Because even just by doing some of this process, you'll have moved this energy on. This, because the Hermit energy, it's great, but it's still a little stagnant until you put it into practice. And you actually shine your light, instead of having your light and just going, you got to shine your light down on your problems, and you use that lamp that you've earned there. Big Magician. Now the 5 of Pentacles is Taurus's magician, so anybody who's the first decan, that might be more applicable to first decans than the rest of them. But you are going to manifest yourself a very, very happy future if you get into a manifestation thing. And I think we've got a full moon coming up next week, isn't it? So work on your manifestations for the full moon, for the lunar period. Let's see what we've got coming here. Okay. Well, these two together, 9 of Swords. Get rid of anything that's worrying you, but answers might come on the lunar cycle, because that's somebody who's been kept in the dark about something. And here we go, one of the big cards so far has been the moon. So some information might come your way by the next full moon. Who knows? This conversation you need to have. Again, we've got a big moon up there. This is either move in silence or watch out for somebody playing a bit dirty behind your back. Okay? And remember, nobody likes a squealer. Okay? Just move in silence. But you're going to end up this on the 9 of Cups. Now the 9 of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups here. Put them together, you get the 10 of Cups, the ultimate happiness. So it look things, and you know, and then the sunshine, Magician. You're manifesting 10 of Cups here. Lovely. So let's have a Madame Indora. See what she's got to say. Anyway. yeah, time is of the essence. Well, it is if you got the Eight of Swords, so if you got the Eight of Wands twice and the Knight of Swords, yeah. This new Ten of Cups, this love is waiting, is knocking on the door to come in, but you've got a bit of runway to clear. You've got to clean some house. Yeah, there you go. And let's get you a demon card to see which demon is trying to sit on your exit to get you out of this hermit cycle, which is what it looks like. There are two websites that I would recommend, eclecticwitchcraft.com and blackwitchcoven.com. You might have your own, but look up the characteristics of these demons. Now, these demons don't come out from behind the curtain and go, they will manifest in people, either strangers or friends or something like that. And if you look up how the characteristics and how they behave, you identify that in somebody that you're dealing with, and you think, when a friend changes, do you think, oh, what's got into you? It's generally stuff like this going on. But then they snap out of it. So this demon pops in them for a little bit, or makes you feel like you're being treated like that. So until you get out of this cycle, stay away from anybody who's displaying the characteristics of these demons. Nothing sinister about this. It's just helping you identify what could be blocking your freedom from this hermit cycle. So go on the website, look at the characteristics, and there will be ways about how to combat, or how to get around, or how to deal with that demon and win. Yeah. So this is a positive thing. It's not witchcraft or anything like that. It's just identifying what's standing in your way of progress. Okay. So there are three of those. Let's just have one. And let's hope Lucifer doesn't come out, because Sagittarius has had Lucifer 2 days running. No, hang on. Oh, good, you've got Ammon, A-M-O-N. And it's for the Two of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn thing. The Two of Pentacles is about keeping things up in the air. So if all of a sudden somebody tries to dump a load of stuff on you, that's this demon working, because the Two of Pentacles is somebody who wants to, who's keeping juggling stuff. So A-M-O-N, Ammon, Ammon, that's the demon you need to look up. Okay. What else have we got? And that's it. I hope that's helped. I'm doing a thing on forgiveness later if you want to join, in about an hour's time at 10 o'clock here anyway. So all different aspects of forgiveness. If you fancy joining that, I'm going to go and have a lie down with a cold compress for a bit. Have a cup of tea, got to make a couple of phone calls, but it'd be nice to see you if you fancy joining the forgiveness thing. Anyway, I will do more Taurus readings, because this is if it's light like this, I might do a few Sagittarius ones, because we're going through it at the moment. But also, happy birthday for when they come. It's not far off now, is it, Taurus season? So, yeah, good for you. Take good care anyway. I can't turn it off. Where has it gone? There. No, go.